Good morning and welcome to today's news in 90 seconds. We'll start with the Champions League and a good night for English clubs. Manchester United equalled Ajax's 12-year-old record by making it 14 away games unbeaten in the competition with a 1-0 win in Moscow against CSKA. Not even a plastic pitch could derail United as they toppled one-day Ramos' side. And we're sure you'll agree it was fitting that the former Seville and Real Madrid boss saw his side beaten by a goal from Valencia. At home, meanwhile, Chelsea thumped Atletico Madrid 4-0 to make it 3 wins out of 3, the same as United have managed. And it was a good night for Frank Lampard, who ended a 12-game goal drought with a strike that saw him go past Jimmy Greaves in the club's all-time scoring list. So presumably now we can all look forward to Frank teaming up with the Liverpool legend in a footballing comedy double act to rival Saint and Greavesy. Gero and Lamps, anyone? Oh, there goes the half-time whistle, so it's time for our Mirror Football highlights section. We'll begin with a couple of columns for you to look out for. Former Anfield great Mark Lawrenson gives us his views on his old club, and he reckons Liverpool and Rafa Benitez really are in crisis. Find out why by going to mirrorfootball.co.uk/opinion. And while you're there, check out John Cross's column. Crossy is wondering whether footballers should sacrifice boozy nights out for the sake of their careers. Read what he has to say and then let us know your thoughts on the subject. Also on the site this morning, you can learn everything you need to know about Tottenham transfer target Sandro, and don't forget we'll be bringing you Martin Lipton's big read this lunchtime, so look out for that. Right, we're into the second half of the news now and time for a look at the transfer market. Spurs boss Harry Redknapp is clearly getting his chequebook ready as January approaches. As we told you yesterday, he's got his eye on Brazil star Sandro, and he's also lining up a £6 million swoop for Manchester City midfielder Michael Johnson. Birmingham will join Blackburn in the race to sign Emil Heskey if he does leave Villa in the new year, while Leicester are lining up a surprise move for former AC Milan and Juventus star Edgar Davids, who is available on a free transfer. Well, that's free plus about 30 grand a week, obviously. And lastly, England ladies coach Hope Powell is in the frame for the vacant manager's job at Grimsby. Former boss Mike Newell, who was sacked earlier this week, once claimed there was no place for women in professional football. Now, wouldn't that be ironic, Mike? Well, as you can see, we've moved into Fergie time, and we'll bring you news today of former United star Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronnie is facing a month out of action after limping out of Portugal's World Cup win over Hungary last week. But now a wizard called Pepe has written to Real Madrid claiming that a rich foreign woman hired him to cast a spell to injure the flying winger. To counter that, a group of Peruvian shamans have now gathered outside the Spanish embassy in Lima to try to remove the curse. We reckon this could be the future and definitely the way forward. So if you're watching Mr. Capello, if Wazza or Stevie G gets injured before next summer, don't worry about physios or the latest state-of-the-art treatment. Just send for Paul Daniels. That's it for today. The news in 90 seconds is taking a break tomorrow, but look out instead for our Tales from the Archive video featuring Liverpool legend John Barnes.